The Comedy of Errors. The Comedy of Errors, a comedic play by William Shakespeare, was written between 1589 and 1594. It was first published in the first folio of 1623 based on Shakespeare's manuscript. The play, following the Aristotelian principle of unity of time, unfolds over 24 hours, a trait it shares with only one other Shakespearean work, The Tempest. Drawing inspiration from Plautus's Menechmi, Amphitryo, and the story of Apollonius of Tyre, the Comedy of Errors showcases comedic confusion arising from twin brothers' presence unbeknownst to each other in the same town. With shipwrecks separating the siblings, Antipholus and his slave Dromio venture to Ephesus to find them, setting off a chain of mistaken identity incidents. The intertwined plot threads weave suspense, surprise, and exhilaration, showcasing Shakespeare's adeptness in storytelling. Amidst the chaos, the twin brothers eventually reunite, find their parents, and untangle the web of misunderstandings. Major characters: Antipholus of Ephesus, married to a jealous wife Adriana, is the lost twin of Antipholus of Syracuse, the son of the merchant Aegon and his wife Amelia. Dromio of Ephesus and Dromio of Syracuse are long separated brothers and servants to the two Antipholus twins. Luciana is Adriana's loyal sister. Solinus is the Duke of Ephesus. Angelo is a goldsmith. Dr. Pinch is a devious schoolmaster. There is also a courtesan and a maid to Adriana, whose name is Luce. Summary of the play. Act 1. Duke Solinus, ruler of Ephesus, presides over the trial of Aegon of Syracuse. Syracusians are not allowed in Ephesus, so Aegon has been detained. When asked why he is now in Ephesus, Aegon explains searching for his lost twin sons and their twin servants. 23 years before, Aegon had lost his wife and one of their identical twin sons, along with the boy's slave, in a storm at sea. Aegon had brought up the surviving boy and his slave. At 18, they had gone in search of their lost brothers. After no word from them, Aegon had also left home to seek news in Ephesus. Solinus is softened by the story and allows Aegon until sunset to try to raise 1,000 marks as a ransom, or else he must die. Meanwhile, a merchant has befriended two tourists in a nearby marketplace. They are Antipholus of Syracuse, who is Aegon's son, and his servant companion Dromio. Learning of the ban on Syracusians, they wore a local dress before exploring the town. Unknown to them, their twin brothers, with identical names, lived in the same place after being saved from the storm by fishermen. In Act 2, Antipholus of Syracuse is very surprised to be accosted by Dromio of Ephesus. Dromio is angry that his master has not returned home to his wife Adriana for dinner. The likeness of the Dromio twins and the sons of Aegon leads to a series of confusions. This is especially true when Antipholus of Syracuse dines with his sister-in-law and falls in love with Luciana. His servant, Dromio of Syracuse, refuses to open the door to anyone. Even when Antipholus of Ephesus returns home with his merchant friends, he bars the door. This exclusion enrages Antipholus of Ephesus and leads him to dine with his friend, the courtesan. In Act 3 to 4, Antipholus of Ephesus has ordered a gold chain to be delivered to Antipholus of Syracuse instead. The goldsmith's claim for payment leads to the arrest of Antipholus of Ephesus and his servant. They refuse to pay for a chain that they did not receive. Adriana, fearing for her husband's sanity, gets the schoolmaster to exorcise him and Dromio, both of Ephesus. While they are under restraint, their Syracusan brothers cause panic in the town. The people think that the Ephesian brothers have somehow escaped. The Syracusan brothers, also frightened, take refuge in a priory or abbey. In Act 5, the sunset hour of Aegon's sentence is soon approaching. The Duke returns but is stopped by Adriana, who appeals for aid for her husband. The Ephesian twins escape their bonds and arrive to claim justice. Aegeon recognizes them, or so he thinks, as the boys he brought up in Syracuse. Solinus, the Duke, sends for the abbess, who appears with a second pair of twins. She further amazes everyone by recognizing Aegeon and revealing herself as Emilia, his long lost wife. She had entered a religious order after surviving the storm and fearing that her family had died. When all have told their stories, Antipholus of Syracuse renews his attempts to woo his sister-in-law Luciana. The Duke pardons Aegeon and everyone celebrates with Emilia at the temple. The two Dromios joyfully leave the stage hand in hand. Themes of the play. The main themes are family, loyalty, persistence, identity, and coincidence. As in all Shakespeare's plays, the theme of love and the relationships between men and women is prominent. A theme that informs all of Shakespeare's plays is important and well developed here. That is, appearance and reality.